What's going on, everybody? My name is Tech, and if you're new to the channel, I was the #1 seller of pre-owned men's clothing on eBay. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, finding cool stuff, selling it online, making money. I've sold millions of dollars online. I go to the flea market. It is 5:30 in the morning. I've been awake since 4:30 in the morning, and as I was driving here in the dark with nobody on the road, you get a lot of time to think. And I'm thinking, like, I have all of these videos that I've recorded that will never see the light of day because I just keep finding more cool stuff. So let me just put them just in a row, give you 4 or 5 quick ones. That way you guys can go out there, you guys can find this stuff rather than the clips just collecting dust. And whatever I find today, it'll be cool enough just to show you next week. And that way you can learn and you can find a bunch of this kind of stuff, and then you guys can go out there and you guys can make some money, because that is the purpose of the channel. So there's some vintage clothes. There's some very cool vintage cassettes worth a lot of money. There are some vintage toys worth a lot of money. And there's also a video game collection that I bought for about $9,000. That's worth several $1,000s more. So take a look at these, take some notes, go out and go find them. If you do find some of this stuff, come back, leave it in the comments. I love that stuff. All I want to do is help you guys. So check out these clips. Whatever I find today, I'll show you next week. Be great. The grandma cart still holding on, filled top to bottom. We've been here for about an hour. The wheels are bowing out, but that's okay. All right, so we went to the flea market. We spent 2 hours because I had to do the morning call at 9, so we left at 9. We got a whole box of vintage toys with some new in-box stone protectors, new in-box gargoyles. We'll dig into this one in a little bit. We got a few pieces of clothes, we got some hats, we got some video games, and we got a bunch of Hokas and On Clouds. This is a connection that we made with my main man Arwen when he was here with us. So just a couple of things over here. Stone protectors, brand new in box. A gargoyles, box is open, but everything is brand new in there inside. These giant Ninja Turtles do okay. There's a bunch of Power Ranger stuff. All of these toys in here are from the 90s. These are Ninja Turtles on the bottom. They have the date. There's a bunch of crazy stuff in here. I'll end up just posting this on Instagram and seeing whatever someone wants to pay, they can have it. I got it pretty cheap, so there's a bunch of crazy stuff in here, a bunch of nice ones. Everything is from the 90s. We also got the video games with this stuff as well. Maybe there's a rare figure or two, but some really cool stuff with that. A couple pieces of clothes just to show, anytime you see these polo cargo shorts, these ones do well. Any kind of little embroidery or anything, that's gonna help the value. Another pair of polo cargos. We just got a White Sox jersey. A nice polo jacket. This one costs around $200. Fleece on the back with the pockets, very heavy duty, very nice. This one's gonna do very well. Astros, Nolan Ryan, Nike jersey, some St. John. We got this kind of full-length suit, new tags from Adidas, $80. And we got this from the guy who we got a bunch of the vintage concert shirts from the other day. We got this Madonna shirt, 1987. And then we have a Prince, 1984, 1985. We got this army jacket. We usually pick up the cold weather parkas and also these as well. This is the chemical protective. These ones do pretty well. John Barbados, a rod and gun, brand new with tags, just a quarter zip, some other kind of regular stuff in there, some hats. We did pretty good on the video games today. We got Metro, Other M, we play Super Mario Galaxy, The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, Donkey Kong Returns, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Pikmin 2, Animal Crossing, and a bunch of really good PSP games. Any sort of like anime game or RPG, those are always going to do pretty well. We got all of these games for $5 each, so we did very well on that. We got that whole box of toys for $25, so we did very good on this vendor. I also did pick up some clothing for that vendor as well, like this one and a few other things. So we have some nice shoes today. We got 24 pairs of shoes from a guy that we made a relationship with, Arwen. All On Clouds and Hokas from this particular person. All of them are in very good condition. Still have all the nubs, still have a lot of life left. Very nice, very good. We got some outdoor ones. We got some track ones, some trail ones, but a lot of really good shoes today. Arwen has taught me a lot about the shoes. These are the workwear ones, slip resistant Hokas. All really good condition, very, very minor cleaning. We also learned a lot from Arwen for the shoes as well. We got some Metcons, the weightlifting shoes. We got some Nike Vapor Pro. These are the tennis ones. We got some little baby shoes. And then we just got a couple pairs of frees as well. So overall, not a bad day for 2 hours. We got some great toys in there. There's gonna be some treasures. We got some great video games for cheap, a bunch of great Hokas. I'm gonna go through the toys. Maybe I'll show you some cool stuff in there as well, but you gotta be on the lookout. The stuff is everywhere. We got this stuff in less than 2 hours, so not too bad for a morning. So we'll go some of the toys that we did find in here. There's a lot of pieces of like the Megazord, which if you have, you know, it complete can go for crazy money, but even, you know, parts and pieces of the Megazord still sell really great. So we got this stone protectors in the box. We got this gargoyles again in the box. Box has some wear, but still good for a collector. These beast wars can go for some, you know, 20, 25 bucks. This one's missing the wings. If he was complete, like 35. This guy goes for like 25 bucks. This guy, again, 25 bucks or so. But even like accessories, like they can go for the most money. Just these little parts here, $10, $20 each. And how did I know to pick this up? I saw a corner of this stone protectors. You know how the boxes have a little hole right here where you could pick them up? I saw a corner of this stone protectors peeking outside of the box in the dark from about 10 feet away. And this is going to get us, you know, multiple hundreds of dollars. The Megazord, all the pieces in there, all of these Ninja Turtles, all of these little parts and pieces. Good morning, good morning. My name is Tech, and right now it is 6:53 at the flea market, and I gotta be out of here at 8:45 because I gotta host the morning call. So I'm gonna host the morning call in the car today. We're going over our 2025 spreadsheets, which we do every 5th of the month, and a lot of people are very excited about their numbers. So today we are at the flea market. We got less than 2 hours. Let's see what we can find. We're about an hour away from home. Hopefully we can smash it within the next 2 hours. I think it's good. It's like a challenge. How much money can we make in the next 2 hours? Because after that, I gotta leave immediately and get in the car and host the call. Not a great turnout, but that's okay. We're still gonna make it happen. All right, so we've got some hats in here. We got a bunch of cassettes for $1. We got some Jay-Z, we got like Mace samplers, and we also got some old school 90s New York hip hop, a lot of underground stuff, so that stuff should be pretty good. Got the cassettes for $1 each. All right, here is our just shy of 2 hour thrift route. It's 8:52, got to do the morning call. We'll go back to the warehouse and show you what we got. All right, so we just got back from the flea market. Remember, I had to start the morning call at 9, so I had to get off the field by 8:45. So roughly about 2 hours. We got these, and we got about, I think, 37 pairs of shoes and some clothes over there. So as far as the shoes go, we got, I think, 27 or 28 pairs of Hokas and On Clouds. We learned a lot from Mr. Arwen when he was in town. We made a very good connection for Hokas and On Clouds. These are the more of the kind of triple black with the nice chunky sole. On Clouds, Hokas, these sell very nicely. These are the trail ones with the nice Vibram sole. These sell very nicely. We picked up these ACG Nikes as well, again with the thick sole. And I'm trying to show like more stuff other than clothes, because like, look, we have like clothes for days. Like over there, there's 600 pounds of Patagonia. So like we have a ton of clothes, but I'm trying to like diversify a little bit and kind of show you guys some other cool stuff that is worth money, like all of these great cassettes. So we got these ACGs. I think we got 3 pairs of Air Maxes. Got brown, we got black, and then we got this colorway, blue and gray. And then we got 3 pairs of Nobles, Noble, kind of like a gym brand, Noble. And then we got a pair of Echo, which is usually kind of like a Cole Haan brand, kind of like a casual workwear brand. But I saw this one had Gore-Tex, and I saw the aggressive sole. So these are kind of like outdoor ones, terrain ones, just like how these Hokas are terrain ones. And again, I learned this from Arwen. He told us, look out for ones that have Gore-Tex on them. And I only picked them up because he gave me the good news. So
More Hokas, some Noble. We did pick up kind of like some 90s, some 2000s denim. This is Jabode. On the front, they have the subtle strap. And this was made popular by hip hop rap groups, just like the ones that we picked up right here. So we got these Jabodes, the pants, the shorts sell nicely. Good keyword, shuttle tape. We got Johnny Blaze, which a couple videos back, you saw I had this whole place filled up with dead stock Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze does fantastic. This here is Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze's Method Man's clothing line from Wu-Tang, and Wu-Tang also had their own clothing line. This stuff goes for a humongous fortune in pre-owned condition. Maybe can buy a Honda Accord if you get enough of this stuff in brand new condition. Speaking of Honda Accord money, Johnny Blaze, leather jackets, pre-owned condition, $1,000. Brand new condition, name your price. I would start this out at $2,000, $2,500. I would take no less than $1,500. I don't know, we got about 15 or 20 hats, nothing to write home about. We did get this Pharrell Human Race Adidas jacket, a Miami Dolphins team issue. This is one of the coaches, Mike Tannenbaum. Whenever the coaches get fired or the players move on, usually that stuff ends up around town. So we did pay $1 each for the cassettes. I believe we got 38. Here's just, you know, your run-of-the-mill ones. You got Cameron, you got Funkmaster Flex, and like the late 90s hip-hop, mid-90s hip-hop, early 90s hip-hop does very good. This is Drag On. This is Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. We got DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. We got the Romeo Must Die soundtrack, which any kind of soundtracks, any kind of promos, any kind of samples, that's where your money's gonna be at. We got Jay-Z, In My Lifetime. Here's a sampler, Bad Boy Records, 1995. Big Pun, Capital Punishment. This is also a sampler with Mac 10 and the rapper Badass from Priority Records. This is a West Coast label. And on the backside, we got Razcash and Helter Skelter. So this one here is rare. People are looking for this for collectible or to play it again. We have Mobb Deep, the single for Shook Ones, one of the best instrumentals of all time. MLP Warriors, this one is brand new. And again, this is a single, so this one is hard to come by. And then this one here, the Ghetto Wise Guy, any kind of like obscure or underground local act from this era is highly desirable, especially in Houston. You got your Swisher House stuff, you have your DJ Screw, you have your OG Ron C. They have a lot of acts in Memphis, like Hypnotized Camp Posse, the old 3-6 Mafia stuff, a lot of stuff in Michigan, a lot of stuff in Flint, of course, New York, of course, California. A lot of the underground rap groups that didn't kind of explode on cassette, some of that stuff is highly desirable. Like go into the Souls and search DJ Screw, sort high to low. It's crazy. Some of these have not even been on eBay in a very long time. So you have Noriega, N-O-R-E. You have AZ, Do or Die. Cool G Rap Snippets from Roots of Evil. These have not been on eBay in a very long time. And then this one here is Mace Harlem World, but this is a promo copy. You can tell by the white paper on it, promo copy. So like these ones here, I'm not sure of the price. These ones sell great. These ones still sell pretty good. We paid $1 each. This is like a few $100s in cassettes for $1 each that most people walk by or disregard. So, you know, take a stroll back on memory lane. The grunge stuff, the rock stuff from the certain eras, the hip hop stuff from this time, any kind of promos, any kind of samplers, any kind of singles, that is what is going to bring the money. And we all know Hokas on Clouds bring the money too. So again, this is a 2-hour trip on a Thursday, quick trip. And we made a few $100, and that's the name of the game. All right, so here's what we got at the flea market today. Did one stop. We were there for about 2 hours and 45 minutes or so. Got some hats. I don't know, maybe about 50 hats, a couple vintage ones, a couple polo ones. Got a couple pairs of shoes today. Yesterday, we got 124 pairs of shoes. So we beat them up yesterday at the flea market. We only found 6 new ones today. And just some regular stuff, a Levi's jean jacket. These are some nice North Face pants. Kind of like some waterproof pants, dry vent. Just a North Face fleece. The military cold weather jacket. These ones go pretty good. Just some Robert Graham, an Old Miss Nike football jersey, an all over print pony hoodie, some new tags, some more North Face, a little bit of Lululemon today. But these are the vintage shirts that we got. Did pretty well on these. 3 of them I paid $10 in the dark. And then the rest of them, I think it was 15 of them for $5 and the rest of them for $2.50 each. So we could just divide out the whole lot and then we'll figure out a price for that. This is a very cool Pittsburgh Pirates. And you'll see some of these do have maybe some flaws on them, but if you guys know anything about the vintage guys, they don't care too much about the flaws. This is a very cool shirt, nice big logo, 1989. It says 1989 on the bottom. There's the signature of the artist. Very nice all over print. Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a 1989 Three Rivers Stadium for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Very nice tag right here. This is a Fruit of the Loom, made in USA, extra large. And then you'll notice that the shirt is single stitch, so that's one stitch. See on my sleeve how that's double stitch, 1, 2, 1, 2. This one is single stitch. The vintage guys like the single stitch. It's more desirable. That's what they're looking for. This one here is a 1996 Super Bowl. Here we have a 1992 Pittsburgh Penguins with single stitch on the top. And this one is double stitch on the bottom. We have a 1993 Penn State Blockbuster Bowl. Y'all remember Blockbuster? Those were the days, huh? We got this 1995. Nice logo on the front. This is also a good tag, Delta. And like with some OxyClean, these ones will turn out icy white. So we just got to throw them in the OxyClean. Throw this one in the OxyClean. They'll end up icy white. This one here is Nutmeg, 1992. Good tag to look out for the sports shirts. Nutmeg Mills. They always have these kind of shirts with a little bit of embroidery. This one's from 1992. This one's on a Stedman tag. Again, nice tag to be on the lookout for. And if you go on Google and you type in all Fruit of the Loom tags, it'll give you a date. All Stedman tags, it'll give you dates on when these particular shirts were made on these particular tags. Three Rivers Stadium, again, the stadium is now defunct. It's not around anymore, 1989. This one here is for a 1960s World Series champions. This shirt's from 1991. Hanes Beefy Tee, again, you can go on Google. Here is what's called a caricature shirt. You know, like when you go to the carnival, they have those guys who like draw you in a funny face. It's called a caricature. The basketball ones, the baseball ones, the football ones, they all do very well. So this is a caricature shirt of Barry Bonds, Andy Van Slyke, Bobby Bonilla. I think Bobby Bonilla still makes $1 million a year from the Mets because they deferred like $50 million of his contract. He gets paid every single year, I believe on April 1st or May 1st, 1989. They say Barry Bonds got on the steroids after the Pirates. I don't know. He was looking pretty juicy here on the Pirates as well. So this one will do pretty well. 1989 again. You throw this in some OxyClean, it'll come out nicely. We got 1992 Pittsburgh Pirates, single stitch, Salem. Good brand to look out for the sports shirt, Salem. 1995 Penn State on a Gildan tag. 1990 Steelers, logo 7. Good brand to look out for the sports stuff. This one is very cool. Pretty rare shirt. Pittsburgh Penguins. This is by Starter. And once upon a time before Starter went to Walmart, Starter was highly desirable. This is the graffiti one, 1993. Nice one right there. We have a 1997 Pittsburgh Pirates. This one is on an Anvil tag. Anvil Red Bar, made in USA, large. This is a 1991-1992 Stanley Cup team rated tag. 1992 Pittsburgh Penguins. Another Pittsburgh Steelers. 1997. So an old one here, 1989. It's got the Buccaneer Pirate on the back. They don't use that logo too much anymore. Garan, G-A-R-A-N, is a good tag to look out for. On a Delta tag. Nice one. It's got all the signatures from everyone that played in the game, 1994. Here is a Chuck Noll, made in USA, Pittsburgh Steelers. Another caricature shirt. This one will do just fine. And again, on the jerseys tag, single stitch. This one's from 1996. And then one more, Penn State, 1996. On again, the logo 7 tag. So we got a lot of good stuff today. Again, if you do want to learn vintage, I do have a great video right here all about vintage. It'll help you guys a lot. That way you can guys see these in the dark like I did, and we could pick them up because there's several $100s worth of profit right here. and averaging them all out, we spent $120 for all of them, so the price was right. So I hope this video is helpful as always. But today, first of all, we're at Steak and Shake. It's been a minute since I've been here, but the Fresco melt does hit hard. We are in the process of buying yet another video game collection. I bought one the other day for $5,200. That was valued at about $10,000 or so. And we are buying another video game collection today from another guy for about $9,000, and it's worth a few $1,000s more than that. So stay tuned. We'll take a look at it. All we do is world domination on this channel. And let's see what we got. All right, so I did buy that collection a little bit earlier. We spent $8,400, $8,400. However, that is one of the cleanest Genesis sets you will see. It is so difficult to get them in box that I'm just gonna flip to someone else, make a couple bucks in between, and then they can make a couple bucks themselves. But he did have some good clothes while we were there. We got these two vintage hats. This is a Marlins one. This is a Mighty Ducks one. Both brand new sports specialties. The Patagonia, and we paid like $5 for all of the clothing stuff. These Ralph blazers do very well with the gold on them. This is a vintage Fashion Victim shirt, very old. It's got the Fashion Victim 1991 down there, and it also has the Screen Star tag. Good tag to look out for, and it is also single stitch, so this one will do very nice. What else do we got? We got this Jim Kelly starter Buffalo Bills jersey. We got this vintage Elvis shirt. I've had this one probably about 100 times. We have another Patagonia. We have a vintage Carhartt. And then we have a brand new hockey jersey and a couple other cool stuff here, but let's talk about the video games. We got a bunch of great video games, a lot of stuff in the box, a lot of rare stuff, a couple Wii U's, a couple Nintendos. What else do we got in here? More Wii's, some PlayStations, a lot of parts and pieces, a few games in the box. Zelda's a great one. Donkey Kong's a nice one. Yoshi Island in the box. Gold Zelda. Super Mario with the manual. Diddy Kong Racing. Zelda Ocarina of Time with the manual. Super Mario 007, great game. Mystical Ninja. Pilot Wing 64. Star Fox 64. We've got Turok, Diddy Kong, Perfect Dark, Super Smash Brothers, that's a heavy hitter, Star Fox, Mario Kart, Blast Corps, more Star Fox, another Turok, Yoshi's Story, War Gods, Pokemon Stadium. Just a lot of nice games in here. This is a good one. Majari's Mask with the old 360 on it. Donkey Kong, Tetrasphere, Star Wars. There's a lot of good stuff here. A couple Nintendo 64s, 4 of them. More stuff here. This is a PS2 Slim. This is very rare to find. This is a Sega in the box. The Sewer Shark Edition. We got a Wii. We got a Nintendo in the box. A couple nice games here. Paper Mario is very nice. A couple more Super Marios. Dragon Ball Z. We got a PSP Go. A couple handhelds here. A couple more handhelds here. These ones do fine. Now, if you could find the AGS 101, this is the AGS 001. If you could find the Pearl ones, the 101, those ones sell for good money. These ones still do fantastic, but the 101 sell for much more. They look exactly the same, just a different coating. Super Smash Bros. Melee, big hitter right there. Couple Pokemans. Another Pokemon. What else do we got in here? Kirby. A lot of nice stuff all around. Couple more handhelds. Another Super Mario. We got a bunch of great in the box packaged Sega Genesis games. Some of these are brand new, and like this one right here is like good enough to grade. Like this here is in beautiful condition. Like the corners are perfect. This here is good enough to grade. We got this one right here. Shout out to the spot, Coral Springs. And then we have a couple more brand new ones here. But there's some like really, really, really heavy hitters in here. I'll let you guys take a look at all of them. And which ones do you like the best? Which ones do you remember the best? Do you guys remember going to Blockbuster Video on Friday night and picking out your favorite Genesis game? I know which one I picked out. It's on the list. It's in here. I always win for Toe Jam and Earl. For whatever reason, that was my game. I like that one a lot. But it's very, very difficult, very, very hard to come by stuff like this. So it's not like clothing. When you see it, you got to pay a little bit of a premium because you are buying collections from collectors. So plenty of profit here. Some good stuff here. All in a day's work. Thank you for tuning in. As always, be great. Thank you.